Good evening, hockey fans. We're coming to you live from the Nexus Center here in Utica, New York. Oh, it looks like we've got about 16 minutes before we're going to actually play a game. So I'm not going to get all set up just yet. As tonight, the Utica Junior Comets 18U team will be playing Ontario Hockey Academy. Oh, they're just fixing the clock, so it looks like we will be starting shortly. So zoom in. Our Utica Junior Comets will be wearing their white today. They're getting all ready.
Academy and your Utica Junior Comets. Now, your starting lineups for Ontario Hockey Academy. Number 26, Nicholas Fleet. At 4, number 29, Gabriel Plateau. At 4, number 91, Lucas Janet. At defense, number 46, Jordan Leacock. At defense, number 15, Tobias Tomek. And in goal, number 31, Al Orchard. And now, for your Utica Junior Comets. Number 8, James Law. At 4, number 16, Jack Cortenberg. At 4, number 23, Tyler Miller. At defense, number 10, Aiden Van Lee. At defense, number 19, Rocco Lino. And in goal, number 32, Lou Bell. Please rise and remove your cap and play the national anthem. What's so proudly revealed at twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
And here we go. Puck goes into the corner where Rocco Weaver picks it up over to Drew Main, who tips it over to Ontario. Ontario gets a shot, but it is wide of that net. And he ends up picking up that puck in the neutral zone, tries sliding it up, and it goes right into the bench and then back out. All right, taking the face off now is 71. 15 and 7. So Hinman, Sandor, and Verano. Got Witchley and Hall on D. Battle for it over in the corner. It comes out. It goes around the back of the net as Witchley goes in for it. Hinman over to Verano. Verano crosses the line but gets checked in the board. Hinman takes out the Ontario player. Verano bumps into another one, trying to get center of that puck as Ontario picks it up. Ooh, nice play by Ontario. Just wide of the net. And they're looking for what he can do with it. He sends it in deep as now Dan-Dalin and about to go after it with Drew Main. Puck turns back around as Ontario regroups, ready to bring it out. It looks like it was offsides there. Drew Main's going to take that face off with Dalin and Xavier Belkey. Dalin into the corner over to Drew Main. Nice shot. Goalie scoops that one up. Looks like that door in the corner. The ref's looking at it as it just flew open. 14:22 remaining in this first period as Van Lee and Rocco Weaver are now on D. And we're going to bring it all the way down. We're going to keep that same line out of Drew, Dalin, and Belkey with Wixley and Hall now. Dalin back behind the net. Coming up through the neutral zone. Hall's got him tied up in the corner. And they were able to go around the defense and slide that one in. I think it went up over the shoulder of Luke. 13:48 remaining. And OHA will be on the board first. Taking the face-off is going to be Aceto with Nooch and Campbell. LeBouf and Rocco on D. Campbell trying to get it out or back pass it over. Ontario ends up picking it up. Going to regroup here. Oh, and Rocco missed the puck. Ontario picks it up. Nooch almost able to get through that. Wixley is able to keep it on the side. Oh, nice pass over from Wixley to Nooch, just wide. And then Wixley's going to pick up that puck in the neutral zone, and he's going to take it in, throw it wide of the net. Is Drew Main's going to, or Tyler Main's going to pick it out. That puck gets cleared out with Van Lee picking it up in our corner over to Wixley. puck goes back behind the net as 18's going to pick it up, trying to get over to Tyler Main, who loses that puck. James Law picks it up, goes through the neutral zone. He's going to send it in deep as Tyler's going to bat it back. Carpenter over into the corner to pick it up. Unable to as OHA picks it up. Ontario Hockey League, or Hockey Academy, I'm sorry. Hinman picks it up in center ice. Sandor grabs that puck. Quick shot on net. Back into the other corner. And then over to Verano, over to Hinman. Oh! And their goalie came out for the save. Just on that puck. Did not want to give anyone an inch on that. 10:38 remaining in this first period, where OHA is leading 1-0. Ridgely doing a good job keeping that guy covered in the front. Nice glove save by Luke. Drew taking the face off with Galen and Bouty. Van Wee and Weaver on D. Puck is sent out, and that will definitely be an icing call. Here we are at 9:26. OHA is leading 1-0. That was Drew Main with the face-off. Dan-Dalin and Xavier Belkey there. Drew Main's going to come out with the puck through the center. Over to Dan-Dalin, back over to Drew. Hoping Xavier was going to get there in time. Van Lee with the shot just wide. Bounces back over through the neutral zone, or Wickley's going to bring it back. Goes Dan-Dalin off after it. They were able to pull it around to get the second goal as the defense was unable to clear the puck all the way out. Which they did have a nice move trying to get that puck out between his legs, but unable to get it far enough away. Cheeto's going to take that face off with Campbell and Newt. Van Wee and LeBooth out there on D. 8:10 remaining now in this opening period. Nice shot on net for Van Wee. Puck is just flying from side to side right now. This play goes flying as OHA picks up that puck. This is another nice save. Moose picks up the puck and he's going to send it down for a icing call. 6:49 remaining. Carpenter taking the face off with Tyler and James Law. James Law trying to grab that puck, going all the way down to the corner. Drew not giving up. Drew's going to grab that puck, see if he can get a shot off. Nice! Oh! Hart trying to get in there in time. Nice shot. And their goalie ends up scooping it up. You've got to keep the puck down here and get some more shots. 6:20 remaining. Weaver takes a shot. As Verano goes into the corner for it. Oh, and there goes Sandor. Nice job by Wixley keeping that puck in. Wixley is just all over these players. All right, Drew Main taking the face off with Dan-Dalin and Xavier Bounty. Rocco and Van Wheat on D. 3:36 remaining in this first period. Ow! That hurt. So Main's going to get back up. Bounty goes into the corner. Dalin all over it, trying to get that puck back. Nice cover up by Luke. 2:44 remaining. All right, Aceto taking that face off with Newton Campbell. .208 remaining in this first period. Where Ontario Hockey Academy is leading 2-0. Trying to fix that net up. As we're going to have Tyler. We're going to have Carpenter taking the face off with Tyler Main and James Law. With Hull and Weaver on D. And James Law is going to get a holding. Going to have Carpenter, Main, Weaver, and Van Wee out there for our PK. 2 minutes up on the clock for James Law. Nice try by Carpenter. 1:37 remaining. Nice save by Luke. 1:08 remaining and 1:08 in the penalty remaining. OHA had to get a kid off the bench or off the ice because he had no neck guard on. Puck gets cleared out of the zone. Verano stops that puck. Sandor picks it up. – 16 seconds remaining. 16 seconds. The Ontario Hockey Academy is leading 2-0. 5 seconds remaining in this period. As it comes out, and that is where this one is gonna end for the first period. All right, and we are ready to start the second period. 17 minutes up on that clock. And here we go. Carpenter, Law, and Maine out there. Puck is sent down, and we're going to have an icing call. 16:45 remaining in the second period. Carpenter again with that face-off. All right. The nice thing call, we're going to bring it all the way back. Sandor's going to take the face-off. With Verano and Hinman. Nice job by Hull, blocking that puck. Actually blocking that puck. Going into the corner. Dan-Dalin in 15. And the goalie ends up picking up that puck as he slides that net back. 15:18 remaining in this second period where Dumaine just takes the face off. And Ontario's going to have a holding call as he was holding, was it Wickley's stick? And then he threw it. Coming out is going to be Jack Carpenter, Drew Main, Aiden Van Wee, Rocco Weaver, and Hinman on D. Hinman over to Weaver, over to Van Wee, back to Hinman. Over to Drew, over to Hinman. And that puck is sent all the way down. And Weaver's going to pick it up and send it out. There is 1:14 remaining in the power play for Utica. And Utica loses that puck behind the net. But ends up picking it back up. Came in with the shot. It's deflected. Richard's going to come back out. Ooh, nice shot by Carpenter. Love save. By Ontario goalie. 43 seconds. We're going to have Sandor taking the face off with Verano in Law, Whitley, and Drew Main on D. Whitley's going to keep it in. Over to Verano. Verano with the shot. Nice save by the goalie. He sends it in the corner, back behind the net for Sandor. He's going to pick it up. His Law goes in there trying to pull it out, and he does. Trying to get over to Verano. So Ontario ends up sending it. Wow. That almost was a goal. We won't even talk about that one. We are back to full strength, though, with 12:54 remaining. Tito Campbell and Nooch out there right now. Campbell's going to pick up that puck, send it in. Campbell up to a Cito. Cito shot wide. $11:21 remaining. Allen's going to go into the corner. He's going to send it up to Drew. He tips it. Drew's got to get there. It was a high stick. 10:50 remaining. 10:50 remaining in this second period. The Carpenter's going to take the face-off. With Law and Maine. Nice job. Yeah! Nice shot there by Carpenter. Taking the face off was Sandor. But with Toronto and Hidman. On D is Witchley and Hall. $9:59 remaining, or $8:59 remaining. Nice job, Luke. Yeah, right. Aceto taking the face off with 8:12 remaining. He's got Campbell and Nooch, where that puck gets sliced up into the netting. Ooh. Taking that face off was Carpenter with Tyler Main and James Law. With Weaver and Van Wee on D. because Van Wee is going to have a penalty. All right, 2 minutes on the clock for Van Wee. We're going to have Drew Main and Dalen out there with Witchley and Hall on D. Looks like Verano's stick got broken. .619 remaining as Ontario Hockey Academy is going to take a 3-1 lead over the Utica Junior Comets. Macedo's taking the face off with Newton Campbell. Weaver in the booth on D. Weaver's going to take that in, kind of hoping someone was going to come down with him, I think. Luke with the nice save as that puck gets cleared out. Ontario's going to regroup, and their player's just going to bring it in. Nice deflection. Tyler Main is out with James. Drops back the puck to James over into the corner of Carp. Carp's going to pass it over to James. In close as they are going to have a penalty. I didn't see what it was for. You're going to have Sandor, Law, Verano, Main and Drew Main and Wickley out. And 4:22 remaining on the clock for the second period. Whitley's going to bring it in. Scoop. Nice shot by Verano. Nice tip back by Maine to Verano. Nice save by the goalie. 1:30 remaining in the second period, where Ontario Hockey Academy is leading 3-1. Drew over to Whitley, over to Verano, over to Sandor. Ooh. Puck gets out into the neutral zone where Whitley's going to pass it up to Sandor, throws it into the corner. There's James going for it. Twenty seconds remaining. Eighteen seconds remaining in this power play. Whitley's going to send it up to Sandor at the blue line. He's got Tyler Maine, but he's caught up at the line. The puck gets thrown back as Weaver goes back for it. Weaver sends it back up to Sandor. And we are back to full strength. Just wider than that. Whitley's going to pick up that puck, drive it through the neutral zone, throw it in deep. Then Anacito with a nice shot. Nice job, boys. Anacito. Nice job. We are 3-2 now with 49 seconds remaining. Twenty-eight seconds. We're going to get a cross check. he did not agree with that call. But Newt got hit in the head, and I believe his stick got broken. Okay, we're gonna have 2 minutes on the clock with 20 seconds remaining. So our power play here is going to consist of Weaver. I think it's well. Anyways, we have Carpenter, Van Wee, Tyler Main, Hinman, and Weaver all on the ice for them. All right. All right, we'll be back in just a few as they're going to clean the ice up.
That was good. Didn't it good? Oh.
Will be going on a little bit, and today we lost it today. No one has any objections. All right, Utica has come back for a only down by one goal now. Is it 3-2? Starting off that period, we are still on a penalty or on a power play. Maine, Carpenter, Tyler Maine, Carpenter, and Van Wee. The puck gets cleared down. 26 seconds remaining in this power play for Utica. Ooh, nice shot by James. Having a little bit of difficulty here. Sometimes the power kind of goes out a little bit. Ball's going to go to the bench as Verano Sandor, 88, Xavier Balky comes out with Witchley and Hall. Ooh, puck is dropped right in front of our goal. $14.52 remaining. And we picks up the puck, tries to get it over to Dalen. Bad bounce it does as Van Lee just keeps going up into the corner with it. Over to Drew Main. Dalen's going to back up, but then slide in as he was hoping for a pass. Dalen's going to send it back in to Van Lee. Dalen in as Drew Main tried to get that shot. And then Xavier tried to get the shot off. Nice tip up. Nice glove save by Luke. We got Aceto, Nooch, and Campbell out. Nice save by Luke. Puck comes up. Got it to Nooch. Goes off of Nooch's stick into the corner. Van Lee over to Weaver. Up to Nooch. Puck gets taken away. Weaver back at it. Carpenter sends it back as their goalie is going to cover it up. 12:30 remaining. Something is not charging here as I'm hoping I'm not going to lose service. At 12:21 remaining. Man, Law's going to be offsides there. All right. Got a high stick. High stick on Tyler Maine. 2 minutes are going to go up on that clock. 12:09 remaining. Drew Main's going to take the face off with Dalen. Dalen's going to take it, trying to get around that goalie he was. Nice attempt. Interference call on Ontario Hockey Academy. I'm assuming for taking Cameron's stick and throwing it, but I'm not sure. I didn't see what else was going on. 2 minutes goes up on the clock. We still have 1:22 remaining in Tyler Main's. So we have 4-on-4 hockey right now. As Slater Sandor, Rocco Weaver, Aiden Van Wee, and Mark Verano all out. Weaver did a good job trying to get off. He thought he was holding it, but I guess the ref saw it differently. Sandor is going to take the face off here. Verano snoops that puck, shoots it just wide. Weaver's going to pick it up. 58 seconds remaining in Tyler's penalty. Sandor is going to take it in. Shot a little high. As Weaver's going to keep it in. And we are going to get a goal. And I believe they said too many men on the ice. I'm not positive, but it sure looked like it. And Utica has tied it up with 18 seconds remaining in Tyler Main's penalty and 56 seconds remaining in the other penalty, as it is still 4-on-4 hockey. And we are back. He was off, though. It was a nice try, but Tyler was definitely off on that. Nice play, though. 31 seconds remaining in the penalty still for Ontario. James Law out there with Sandor, Verano, Witchley, and Drew Main. Over to Witchley. Witchley fires it out! Almost. Nice skip around by Law, and then Drew Main. Sandor in the corner. Get in there, Witchley. So much going on down there. It is tied 3-3 with 9:19 remaining. Utica is turning it up. Drew Main, let's see. Hinman taking the face off with Carpenter and Tyler Main. Van Wee and Weaver on D. Puck gets away from Weaver. Carpenter loses it. But gets it back and goes into the corner for it. Witchley there to send it back. Tyler able to tip it up to himself. Ontario ends up taking it away though. Puck goes high and back behind the net. Carpenter's going to try sending it forward up to Tyler Main. Gets pushed back behind the net as Paul picks it up over to Witchley. Witchley looks, sends it over to Main. Main's going to send it across ice as Hinman's unable to pick it up and circles around. Aceto, Nuch, and Campbell are out now. That's 87, 91, and 5. With Cullen LeBouf, 18 and 25 on D. Nuch is going to pick that up at center. In the neutral zone. He gets taken off the puck. Their player got hit at right around the blue line. They kind of spun around and hit each other. All right. Nice job. He's getting up. All right. 6:58 remaining. We are at full strength for both teams. Drew Main taking the face off of Xavier Belkey, Cameron Dalin, Aiden Van Wee, and number 18, LeBouf. Dalen's going to take that puck over to Drew. Oh, Drew trying to flick it in back behind the net, the goalie. All right, taking the face-off will be Sandor. We've got Verano and Hinman, Witchley and Hall on D. All right, we've got Sandor, Verano, and Hinman out. So Van Lee, actually Verano is playing D right now as Weaver is up. And Van Lee picks up that puck, sends it off of Sandor's skate into the corner. Goes back behind the net as OHA comes out with it. Nice job by Hall picking up that drop pass. Carpenter working his magic, trying to get it out. But he gets that puck again. Can't believe they're just letting Carpenter skate around with it. He's kept it a while over to Drew Main. Drew's going to lose it. But the group ends up getting, ooh. Keep it in. Oh, Weaver just misses that puck. 3:45 remaining as Ontario Hockey Academy is leading by 1 goal as it's 4-3. Carpenter throws that puck in as Tyler Main goes in for it. OHA picks it up. Puck pops out into the neutral zone. Where a lot of bouncing around it goes. Puck goes in deep as Aiden Van Lee takes it. Hall moves it over to Dalen. Dalen gets it up out into the zone as Drew Main picks it up. But Aceto is going to be offsides, as he says. I don't think that was really an offside, but it was called. 2:43 remaining as we've got Drew Main, Cameron Dallin, and Colin Aceto there taking the face off with Witchley and Van Wee. We're going to have another, bring that puck all the way down with 2:36 remaining. Aceto's got Dallin. He slid right in that back door waiting for that pass to come across. 1:55 remaining. Hinman taking the face off with Verano and Sandor. Got Weaver and Hall. Verano takes that puck. .125 remaining. We're going to have a timeout called. Timeout by Utica called. Coach is going to call him in and tell him what we're doing right now. .123 remaining in this game. Well, Utica is down by 1. It is 4-3. Ontario Hockey Academy is leading. Here we go. We have all right. We have Weaver, Verano, Drew Main, Tyler Main, and Carpenter out there. All right, I'm going to back it up just a little bit so you can see the whole playing field here. We have Carpenter taking the face off. Tyler Main, Mark Verano, Slater Sandor, Weaver, and Drew Main. 41 seconds remaining. 41 seconds as that puck has got to come out. It's going to be a quick icing call and bring it right back. 31 seconds as we have pulled our goalie, trying to get this one goal so we can tie up this game. This is a league game for us. Carpenter with the puck out front. Nice shot. Nice save by the goalie. 19.4 seconds remaining. Carpenter taking that face off again. And with 4 seconds left, they score an empty netter to make it 5-3. Utica taking the face off with Campbell and Newt. And we're going to call this one where Utica brought back from a 3-1 deficit, tied it up. Then they went ahead, pulled their goalie. We were doing a great job trying to get that goal. Unfortunately, they got the empty netter to make it 5-3. They hung in there and played well. All right. Nice game, boys. All right, and that'll conclude our game here at the Nexus Center. Tomorrow morning, there is, I think, a 10 o'clock game. If I believe the Dan-Dalin may be doing that one. But you'll see tomorrow. I will not be here. So have a great day. I'll be in Rochester doing some Rochester games. All right. You guys have a great night. And we'll see you later this weekend.